you?
You are now.
Hey. See this here? See this guy here? This is Squirrely Bob. Now I was turned squirrely. Turned squirrely. By them doggone squirrels. Now I can't use this shotgun here in suburbia. It's illegal. There's nothing in here. It's just a prop. I was hoping I might be able to at least scare the squirrels. Well, let me tell you what happened. I actually even wrote a poem about it. Kind of, my son Jess is helping me pull off this shenanigan. That's I don't know how else you say it. But take a scan on that pine tree right there. That pine tree, that's about 60 feet tall. 60. And, oh, I forgot my opening lines. The reason I have this is Texas law says you can stand your ground. You know, if you're getting invaded or attacked, it's a good thing to have something like this to fight back. Attack to fight back. That rhymed. We're doing the video. This is empty.
Yeah, they always say that.
No, I'm doing a thing about squirrels. Oh, well, this is it. Yeah, I got the lyrics. If you want to see it when we're done,
It'll be on YouTube eventually.
So anyway, did you scan that doggone tree?
Yes.
60 foot tall. So anyway, here's the real opening lines to this rant. This is a rant. You know what a rant is? It's like you got a gripe. Something that bothers you. Yeah. It didn't bother me right off, but I've become bothered. Yeah. So I got. Let me start with the. Hello, mates. I like to start that way. This is Squirrely Bob. Squirrely Bob. I got squirrely. But they drove me to it. Doggone little varmints. Yeah, hello mates. I wanted to say, there is a word, it's called bemused. It's kind of like, you know, you're it's a pleasant feeling caused by some gently presented story that flows out of the pen of poets. And you can be bemused by it because it's funny. And those poets are in the arms of the muse. This is a muse directed rant. Yeah, that's right. I have a gripe. There are varmints out there. Varmints. And I'm not talking about humankind. They are the worst. shouldn't be out here with this gun. Ow. Yeah, but we're talking about rats, moles, possums, raccoons, yes, squirrels. That's they turn me into Squirrely Bob. They turn me into it. So I'm squirrely. And my advice to you is to stand your ground. This thing is empty. I can't shoot this thing in suburban territory.
And because of PETA.
It's just a matter of a symbolic gesture of standing your ground. And if these squirrels can see this thing, they just might, have a. It might affect their mindset. That's the point of that. Anyway, they are varmints. And so, yeah, my standing ground. Now I have to bring you over here to show. See something. I want to show you a picture of a squirrel and how cute it looks, and how could a guy go from boy that's cute to yeah, I got a squirrel, a picture of a squirrel on the wall over here. Oh, I never read my doggone poem. I have to read the poem somewhere in here. See that squirrel sideways? He ought to be at least. Yeah, he looks pretty cute, huh? Pretty cute. They're not cute. I'm gonna read you a poem. I'm gonna read, well, sort of a poem. The rant poem. And Squirrely Bob has several bits of advice. Don't do this, and don't do that. And here's one of the don'ts. Look at that darn thing.
Is that a spider on your hat?
They drop off the roof.
Yeah, this
yeah, it's just a side thing.
this video is definitely going to need a little editing.
No, don't edit it. I don't want any editing.
All right, no editing.
All right. Here's a Squirrely Bob's advice. And you better take this advice. Don't park your car under a 60-foot pine tree. You might come back and see a tragedy. It happened to me. Now there's true poetry. We have one at our house, which I just showed you, where several squirrels play, and the pine cones were getting ripe in the warm autumn day. The fresh green ones, they weigh a ton. They're like pineapples or grapefruit. No, they're even worse than that. They're heavier than that. And the squirrels were just having fun. They nibble on them, and innocent as can be, but they knocked them clean out of the tree. "60-foot drop. heavy as a rock. I guess you can guess what happens next. When green rock lands my car rear window glass on my rear, my car rear window. Oh, what a mess! Oh, what a mess! And I yell at the squirrels. I yell at them. And they bark right back at me. They knock them on the ground. They consider it their property. Oh, I lost this war and decided to yield. I didn't want to lose my front windshield. Frustrated, yes. No, wait a minute. These darn pesky varmints are still welcome in my environment. But I've changed my mind. I'm changed my mind. I'm Squirrely Bob now. You bet. Remember that old Jerry Lewis song back in the 50s? And these guys broke my window. They broke the rear window out of my car. And he had a song that says, "You broke my window. What a thrill. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire." Well, it was a great ball of damage. Anyway, I've kind of changed my mind, and I'm in the stand your ground mode. This is a pellet gun. I can't use the doggone shotgun, but I can use a pellet gun. I can pepper their little behinds. Yeah. They can't have their way around here. They can't. So look, here's the point of the story. If I can finally get there. I like birds, and I got bird feeders, and the problem is, the doggone squirrels, they like the sunflowers even more than the birds. Let me show you real quick the latest disaster. Here's my birdhouse. Squirrels run across the roof here, and then they jump onto this little thing here. Boy, they're agile. And then they jump all the way over here. I went to all the trouble to wire this roof on, and somehow or another, I can't get enough seed right here. They want to break into this. This used to be plastic right here. Used to be plastic, so you could see when you needed to refill it. Well, they tore the doggone thing right off of there. So I rebuilt this thing like Fort Knox. Still got into the roof. I got to show you the one in the backyard, because that's the front line of the war.